Well, it was a 2-2 draw in the end, Andy, and if you saw the game...
I did. I watched it, yeah.
I thought United were pretty awful.
I thought Bournemouth could have pumped them, couldn't they?
Yeah, with maybe the exception of Bruno Fernandes, who I thought was outstanding. And he does wear his heart on his sleeve, maybe too much sometimes. And Onana, but the rest...
Yeah, I agree. Listen, again, there's something about... And look, they could still win an FA Cup. They could win a trophy. They're going to have to do it the hard way if they're going to have to beat either City or Chelsea, of course, or whatever, and they've got to get past Coventry first. But they could win a trophy this season, Manchester United. But there's something massively unconvincing about what they do, and about the manager as well. To me, the more I listen, the less he convinces me that he's on it and he's got it and he's going to be the man to ride this tough period out and pick it up again at the start of next season. The more I'm listening to Ten Hag and the more I watch his team, they just have moments, Jeff. And look, nothing wrong with that. Great if you can have moments in matches where you can nick a goal out of nowhere and turn a game on its head. Lovely talent and ability to have. But I don't see United ever bossing, dominating, grabbing, controlling anything they do. And I think a lot of that comes from the manager. I hear him talk after games and he's saying, this is a brilliant team, we're doing it. And it's like, Eric, you're watching a different game to the one the rest of us have just seen. So I personally would be very surprised at the way it's going at the moment, unless they win that FA Cup. I'd be surprised if he's there at the start next year.
I wonder, Andy, though, if anybody could do any better than he does.
Maybe not.
I look at some of the players. Varane, who is permanently injured.
Yep.
Lindelof, past his best. Harry Maguire, wrong side of 30 now. Casemiro, certainly, on, downward trajectory. Marcus Rashford, woefully out of form.
Yep.
So he's had to rely... on people like Garnacho just to keep playing week in, week out.
There's no doubt Garnacho has played really, really well, and he is a prodigious talent. The stuff at the weekend, he's getting involved on social media. I'm sure this morning that Ten Hag will be having a word with him about that, because that doesn't do any. Everyone just piles in when you do stuff like that. That doesn't do it. That doesn't help anyone's cause. But the balance in the squad isn't great. As you say, there's players there that have seen better days and they've got to be moved on. You can never get them all out the door when you want them to, Jeff. You can't getting rid of players is tough. Not easy to get rid of them when you want to get rid of them. So they're going to have some very shrewd business deals done in the summer. But I just think Ten Hag I get the feeling with him that and I might be wrong. I'd like to hear from the United fans. Please text us 81089, give us a call. I'd like to hear from you. But I get the feeling that they're starting to feel unconvinced by him too.
Yeah. You wonder, don't you? There are so many holes to plug. It's like the boy with the finger in the dike, isn't it? Because you're going to need central defenders. That is absolutely for sure. You're going to need some more midfielders.
Yep.
You'd certainly need somebody else up front. I think Ivan Toney would fit the bill. But where the heck does the money all come for?
That's going to be 300 million quid.
Yeah.
For that lot. And the ones going out the door, you'll probably have to give most of them away. They're on such big money.
Absolutely.
You're not getting it back through the door. So it's a tricky period for United, and they're going to need all of the skills that they can possibly have above Erik ten Hag to make sure that they're in a great position to compete again at the very top next year.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.